The history of the Navy Yard, I think, is really integral to the history of Brooklyn. And you can really trace the growth of the Navy Yard with the growth of not just New York and Brooklyn, but also the middle class. Throughout its history, it was a home of both large-scale manufacturing, but it was also a home of innovation. That all came to a crashing end in the 1960s when the Navy closed the facility down. And that day, 12,000 middle-class jobs were lost to Brooklyn. We're now in a phase of returning the Navy Yard to its rightful place as a home for these middle-class, high-quality, accessible jobs where individuals and families can come to make their American dream.
I'm Josue Bautista. I'm a fabricator assistant here at Farrah Designs, Inc. Both my mom and dad, they're from Mexico. They both immigrated here early in the 1980s, found each other, found love, had me, and my sister. The whole story. Growing up, I've always been pretty good at, just making stuff. Always helped my dad around the house with any projects he had. I heard about the Brooklyn Navy Yard through a professor. There was like a lot of internship programs here that had to do with manufacturing. So I said, let me shoot my shot, let me go and apply. And that landed me my internship.
Josue's story is exactly what we want to see happen. We introduced him to Farrah through a robotics competition. He got hired on as an intern and then ultimately hired on full-time.
As a fabricator, I am extending my skills. I'm learning stuff I didn't know before. It's great because I'm working with guys that have 10, 20 years of working in their craft. And they're friends now. They're not just coworkers. They're friends that I get to work alongside with and learn from. So I do enjoy this place.
Inclusive communities don't just happen. They really require a lot of thoughtfulness and day-to-day hard work. Having an organization like LISC, who provides access to capital and other services, who is of like mission and like mind, who's willing to put capital into these companies because they know that in doing so they're going to create better and different kinds of jobs, is unbelievably important to us. We try to build in opportunities at every level here. We place 300 local residents into jobs here every day, and we set for ourselves what we believe to be the most aggressive minority, women-owned business enterprise contracting goals in the city. And in the next 4 years, we'll go from 7,000 people working here to 17,000. There are assembly jobs, there are logistics jobs, there are jobs bending metal or sewing camouflage. And those kinds of jobs are really high quality, good jobs that for those people and those families are a huge difference maker.
I really love my job. I really like that I could be here doing something I enjoy. I remember my boss tells me, it's like the metal doesn't lie. You get to see how the worker works, who he is, and when you get to step back and see these big projects that you were a part of, you take a little pride in it. You say, I was a part of helping make that.